here in the Novant Health Kitchen with Chef Matthew Krenz of the Asbury. And Chef, we've got some hot water here. We're getting ready to make a brine for our Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get all of our ingredients together, get this brine going, and soak the turkey overnight.
Great. So what do we have here for the brine?
So this is basic kosher salt or sea salt. This is a spice mix, and it's got a little bit of a Cajun flair, ancho chilies, paprika, chipotle powder, onion, garlic, thyme, oregano. It's just going to give it a little bit of an elevated flavor.
Some of that smokiness from some of those spices.
Yeah, a little smokiness, a little richness, and some brightness. And then we have some brown sugar and some bay leaves as well, just to kind of round it out.
Okay, great.
And so all we're going to do is go ahead, get your water nice and hot. Doesn't have to be boiling, but it does have to be hot enough to dissolve the sugar in the salt. And then we're just going to let that kind of dissolve in there.
You can really almost immediately get that hit of some of the spices that are in there.
Yeah, immediately once it hits the water, you go ahead and start to smell all of those spices coming off of it. And then that's going to have some time to kind of really get down into that turkey and give it that flavor that it's going to have when it comes out of the oven.
And that's the reason you want to do that brine, really, to get that flavor soaking in.
Yeah, it really gets the flavor inside the meat instead of just putting it on the outside.
Okay, great. So we're ready to pour this on top of the turkey?
Yeah, so all we're going to do is we're going to get a turkey. We got this bad boy right here. We're going to go ahead and dump some ice on it.
And that's just to kind of cool down that hot liquid from the brine?
Yeah, we don't want to start cooking our turkey yet. So all we're doing here is getting our turkey a little bit of an ice bath, and then we'll go and we'll pour this right over the top. Like so.
That looks great. So then this is going to go in the fridge. We want it to cool down a little bit.
Yep, we're going to cover, just make sure this is nice and fully submerged. If you need a little bit of extra liquid, we used about 2 gallons here. Make sure your turkey is all the way under the water. Goes right into the cooler or refrigerator for 24 hours or so.
Great, so we're going to get that in the fridge. We'll come back and check on a final turkey in just a second, but first, for some healthy Thanksgiving tips, let's check in with Novant Health registered dietitian Kelly Homesley.
Thanks, Adam. So turkey's high in omega-3s and it's low in fat, so that's going to make it a very heart-healthy protein source. As with any type of protein, a serving of turkey is going to increase your level of satiety. So what that means is it's going to make you feel fuller for longer. Turkey's also high in vitamin B, so that's going to give you a great energy boost throughout the day. Dark turkey meat is actually higher in vitamins and minerals compared to white turkey meat. However, dark turkey meat has more calories and it has more fat. So you're really going to want to make sure that you're watching your portion size, especially when you're having dark turkey meat. However, just by removing the skin off of the turkey, you're going to be able to shave off some excess calories. You're also going to drastically decrease the fat content. A fun fact about turkey is that it contains the amino acid tryptophan. So tryptophan is what we think causes the need for that post-Thanksgiving dinner nap. However, all meat actually contains tryptophan. So just by having turkey on Thanksgiving, that should not make you any more drowsy than having a pork chop on an ordinary evening.
Thanks, Kelly, and Chef's back with us. Look at this finished turkey. It is gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, so after we brined it and let it sit in that brine for 24 hours, you actually need another day before you roast it, because you want to pull it out of the brine, let it air dry, and it starts to develop what's called a pellicle, and you'll start to see a little bit of a dryness or a rubber look to your turkey skin, and that's when you'll actually start to get that nice crispy skin when you roast it, and that's what everybody's looking for. That's the photo opportunities.
You want something that looks like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we just slow roasted this thing, stuffed the cavity with some grilled lemon, some rosemary, just basic mirepoix, so celery, carrots, and onions, with some bay leaves and a little bit of thyme, and then slow roasted it 175 to 225 until it's done.
And you can get that hint of the lemon, a lot of the smell from the aromatics. It's really, really fresh and beautiful.
Yeah, the grilled lemons adds just a new dimension to it, a little bit of smokiness, pick up from the peppers, but also it adds that little kind of floral aroma that you were talking about, and it really is a unique flavor.
Well, this turkey looks beautiful. Chef Matthew Krenz from the Asbury, thank you for being here. You can get the full recipe at NovantHealthThanksgivingParade.com, and don't miss the Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade on Thanksgiving morning in Uptown Charlotte.